I'm going to show you 2 ways to use ChatGPT to actually create an email marketing strategy that converts and also lightens your workload. My name's Gavin. I run an email and SMS marketing agency, and this is all I do: email and SMS marketing. And if you have any questions about this stuff, chuck them in the comment section down below, subscribe to the channel, check out my newsletter. But without wasting any more of your time, let me show you how we use AI to actually create campaigns that convert at a higher rate, increase AOV, and allow us to implement Kaizen, which is Japanese for a constant state of improvement. Isn't it cool we use Japanese words? That's how you know I'm smart. Anyway, let's get into the video. There are 2 ways that I like to use ChatGPT and AI for email marketing. The first one is going to be scripting emails. And now you actually have access to these boards here. I'm going to share them in the link in the description. And also to actually do campaign analysis on your email marketing campaigns. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that as well. So the first one I'm actually going to go through is one that pretty much everybody kind of already knows, is scripting emails for, or rather using ChatGPT, but using basically your brand guidelines and your tone of voice to whip up emails based off of a series of prompts. Now, you actually have access to this document. This is called the Shallow Flows GPT prompts. You should see it in the link in the description. So feel free to follow along with me here while I access this board. The first thing you can see here in this board, if you zoom out, scroll to the right of the board, is I've given you essentially a prompt that you can literally copy and paste into GPT and just replace the highlighted yellow sections with your brand specific tone of voice to script out a pretty decent version 1 of an email that you can then either use if you want or give to a copywriter, which is what we do at my agency, to make it sound even better and to actually dial in the copy a little bit more. But this is going to work for about 80% of you guys out there. So you can literally take this prompt here, and this prompt here analyzes and scripts emails based off of the instructions that are within it. As you can see here, this chat is for company, and then you'd replace your company name, and it's going to tell you, hey, look, I'm going to ask you to script some emails, make sure they're factually correct, explore the following to learn this. You can give it the website link or brand guidelines. If you have a link for a PDF document, you can send it in there too. And then you can also insert all this important information about customer reviews, testimonials, promotions, blogs, top selling products, all that good stuff. So you can take this here, you can literally copy this whole prompt into, sorry, I just had to pause and cough, into ChatGPT. So you can Control C, pop it into ChatGPT, and watch this, okay? Read the instructions in your own time, because it does go into quite a bit of depth, but really, you can just do this. Let's say we're doing it for this brand here, Pure Sport. Let's take this company as an example, copy and paste. This chat is for the company, blah, blah, prompt 2. I will ask you to script email marketing messages for the company mentioned above. To ensure the emails are factually correct, informative, and to capture the company's tone, you should know detailed information about our products and services, our target audience, our brand voice. Now, if you have all that written out already, copy and paste it directly here. But if you don't, you can actually get away a lot of the times with just putting the link to the website, and it'll explore it itself. Then in prompt 3, it says, now I know it says prompt 1, 2, 3. You can copy and paste this all in one go. Save you a bunch of time. It says prompt 3, please explore the above website to find information on top selling products. You can actually list those if you want. So we can actually go here and say supplements, performance. As an example, we're just going to say these 3 products are our top selling products. So you can copy and paste those. And this. And this. See that? Bingo. Customer testimonials, any current promotions or offers, you can actually insert those if you want, and just give it the website link again too in the very bottom section. Okay. Bingo. Prompt 4, ensure it's all accurate. Prompt 5 is going to say, I want you to make sure that we're going to script the emails in the proper way. Now, the instructions for scripting these emails are as follows. Subject line, preview text, header image text, body copy, call to action, footer. It's going to actually format the emails for you in this exact fashion, which is really good if you just want to pass this directly to your designer. We have a few more instructions, and then we say, please script the following emails. Okay? Let's just give it that first. Okay? And then we're going to tell it the emails. See, it's going to say that it understands, and take a look at the emails that it's going to be able to script for us here. Please script me an email focusing on educating on, let's just say this product's here, and watch what it comes out with. Now, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be 80% of the way there, which is why we like to essentially format the email first in ChatGPT and then pass it to a human copywriter to actually script, okay? So it's going to spit back all the information, and we're going to say, yes, script the email. Now watch this. It's going to give us a pretty educational, solid, written out email. Header: hydrate smarter, perform better, discover how electrolytes fuel endurance, recovery, and everyday performance, service backed hydration. It even gives us a visual prompt for the designer, and it scripts out this email here. This is a solid V1 of an email, right? Now, yes, it does sound a little ChatGPT-ish, which is why we have the copywriter review it, but for the most part, this is good to send to your designer to then go ahead and start designing the email based off of that. So copy largely is getting replaced, copywriters rather, are getting replaced by this and turning them more into a proofreader type role. So that's how you can use ChatGPT in one form. The other form is by getting detailed campaign analysis. So you have access to this board as well. It's called campaign analysis. And in this board here, I've given you a prompt. And what you can do here is you can take this prompt, right, and literally feed it information from your Klaviyo account to give you an in-depth strategy, recommendations, and reasons for why you're doing things and things you can optimize in the future. Might sound a little confusing, but let me give you an example here. So we're going to prime our GPT. We're going to go ahead and create a new one. Once again, copy and paste this. I've done it all for you. Copy and paste this, okay? So now we're going to do this. We're going to go new chat. We're going to copy and paste these. In these cases, we're going to do step one by one, okay? We're going to share the performance data. We're going to upload a CSV file of historical campaign performance, and we're actually giving it a run through of what we're doing. And notice here, there's an instruction for you. Upload the file. Tell it this, and then you're going to give it the file. So then we're going to go into Klaviyo. Watch this. Go into your campaign tab for your email account, right? And then what you can do is click three dots, export analytics, okay? It's going to export the analytics from October 3rd to September 2nd, okay? It's going to export them as a CSV file. We're going to take that CSV file, we're going to upload it to Klaviyo. Watch this. It's asking us to upload it. Upload the CSV file, downloads, CSV, send it. Here it is. It's right here, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to step two. We're going to give it more context about these emails, because right now these emails just have numbers. They don't actually have copy, and it doesn't actually give it enough to actually review the messaging within the email, okay? So what we're then going to do is we're going to pull the copy that we've got for each of these emails and pop it straight into here. And you can see that instruction here. You're going to copy and paste the copy here, right? This is just copy and paste this message first, right? Prompt. Here is the copy used. Okay, see, it's giving us like really generic recommendations, but it's not actionable because it doesn't know what's in those emails. So then we're going to give it the copy. Great. Please upload the file Word doc, okay? So then we would upload the file, the Word doc in here, and from there, we'd then get actionable recommendations within each of these emails. We would also go ahead and tell it which segments we're targeting, because it can see what segments we're targeting within here, but once again, it doesn't know what's in these segments. So we need to define the segments for it. So after copying the copy, you'd then go ahead and put the segments in and define it, right, for it. And then you'd say what your objective is. Our primary goals are increase click rates, drive sales. And then you'd say, using the insights from the previous campaign data, copy and performance, please create a campaign strategy for the next month. Include the following columns, and it'll spit out a formatted column for you and a campaign content calendar that you can literally use, knowing that it's based on data, looking at campaigns, or rather email in isolation, right? It's looking at email in isolation. And this is really good if you're an agency, because then you can feed back really solid recommendations to your client to show them like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing it. Here's the explanation. Here's what we think will happen. And this is an excellent way to use ChatGPT to format, okay, a campaign content calendar that's rooted in data, looking at email in isolation. That's how we use ChatGPT and AI within our email marketing strategy to really dial in the campaigns, the content, and incrementally improve email marketing on a month-by-month basis. Yes, the copywriting's there in the first step. That's pretty easy, to be honest. It's this where it gets a little bit more advanced when you start looking at numbers and analytics to make actionable recommendations. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, if you have any questions, chuck them down in the comment section down below. I release a bunch of videos like this twice a week. So if you find it useful, subscribe to the channel, check out my newsletter, check out these free docs as well. I got a bunch of free resources, all cool stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. I answer anything and everything that you guys have, and I'll see you in the next video.